My name's Ashley Archuleta. I play softball here.
I'm Katie McCarter. I'm on the swim and dive team.
So I was born and raised in New Mexico. So I think it's always interesting to see like all the different like dynamics of people coming from like other states. So it's always interesting to hear their perspective. So you say you're from Alaska?
Yeah, I'm from Alaska. So I grew up in a very Caucasian environment. A lot of white people. Growing up, I didn't see a lot of African Americans or Hispanic. Like you look at the stats and like, the majority is white. So coming here to New Mexico was like very eye-opening and just like life-changing. Like I feel like I never really experienced that many cultures, and like I feel like personally I've grown so much and I have gotten to know so many other people. And like I'm an educator, so I'm student teaching right now, and so
awesome.
like even the students that I'm teaching like are like, oh, like Miss Katie, like this is what I'm learning, and like this is what my family does to celebrate like Halloween, like in Alaska, like I didn't learn that, so we're so like up there, like I feel like it's just, you don't learn that much. So it's like, I'm glad that I went out of state because it's just been so eye-opening. And I can't wait to like go back home and experience and like kind of like show my parents and like my community, like there's more out there,
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
So
that's
isolated
awesome.
up there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Given that I am from here, like I am traditional, so I have a lot of like family traditions like around the holidays and stuff. So there's a couple other local girls. So around Thanksgiving, we'll like all have like a team like Thanksgiving dinner. And we just like all share like our different family traditions. Like we all bring a dish. So it's always so cool to like see like where everyone's from. Like 2 years ago, we had a teammate from Australia.
Oh, yeah.
So it was so awesome to like learn about like her family and just like all the different stuff because it is so very different. But I'd say it's so awesome to like learn about everybody's like family traditions.
Yeah,
and
it's really eye-opening and like you educate yourself from other people for sure.
We maybe have like 4 local girls and the rest is all from all over. So it is cool to be here and go to the university here because it's almost like they have like their own like tour guide to like Albuquerque and Balloon Fiesta traditions. Like, so it's also like I feel like I bring like that dynamic, like a true New Mexican to the team because I can share like all the different traditions about New Mexico. So.
Yeah, I don't really feel like I personally bring that much to the team. Like, yes, I am this like super loud, funny person, and like, and I kind of bring in like this open-minded, open voice to people, which I may like bring out, but I feel like I learn a lot more from other people considering that like, oh, we have people from like London, Great Britain, Australia,
awesome.
Mexico, so it's just like being on the swim team, it's such like a big family. Like you wouldn't think that.
Yeah.
Like you don't get that anywhere else. Like, yes, in the work environment, like you work in an office, but like how many times are you communicating and like doing stuff with, your environment? But like on the swim team, you're always together. You do 20 plus hours of working out and, like you get to know each other really close and you just like learn and bond and like get to know everyone on a different level.
Yeah, I would definitely say that like being like on like a Division I like sports team, it's like nothing like I expected in a sense of like the diversity and like the different personalities and different like ethnicities and stuff is like no other, like you said, like the workforce. Like I feel like going in, we're going to have so much experience with different people and different dynamics that like you have to almost be open and like to hearing and listening and teaching.
And like everyone goes around different situations. So I'm like, I use humor to get through a hard set. Some people are like this super quiet. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Let's get through this, And some
That's
people
awesome.
are like singing and like other people are like clapping, So it's like, kind of like this whole orchestra, I should say. Like everyone plays a different instrument and like you don't realize it until like you're in that environment. For me, learning their body language, so just like starting out like I don't know you. So like I'm going to read your body language. I'm like, oh, if she's more quiet, I'll use a more like calm voice. Or if she's more energetic, I'll be like, oh, hey there, and like just really being open-minded and not being like stubborn and be like, this is my way or the highway type deal. And like starting with small talk, like maybe start with a compliment, like, oh, like I like your eyebrows, they look very good, and like starting to get to know the person, looking past their like physical features and like getting to know who they are and like what they bring and like just a whole bunch of that. And I feel like that's how I get to know someone and just like learn from them.
Definitely. I agree with that. I'd also say like my advice would be like approaching others with curiosity.
Yeah.
Like, like being curious because I know we all have questions and it's more like not being shy or being comfortable like in uncomfortable environments and like getting to know others and more what they're about because it's like definitely more than like the eye meets.
And just like asking too, like you said, curiosity, asking, getting to know someone. And so people are like closed-minded questions, like let's have these rhetorical questions to get to know each other.
I'd also say being like willing to listen in a sense. Like
yeah, for sure. One.